Hey, I'm Doug. Welcome to Backcountry Pilgrim, channel that is all about hiking, camping, and backpacking. If you're into that stuff, you should be a subscriber. If you see that bright red subscribe button down there, you are not a subscriber. What's going on? Click it and let's get to it. Because today I want to talk to you about various kinds of bags and pouches that can help you stay organized while you're on the trail. When I first got started backpacking, I typically just put everything I could into stuff sacks. It just made sense, kept things organized, but I have come to see that sometimes that can be a bit of a waste of weight. Unless you have a stuff sack that is pretty much perfect for what you're carrying, it often results in a lot of material and weight that is not really doing you any good. However, that does not mean that you should just give up on the idea entirely. For example, in another video, I went through my hydration system, namely my filtration for getting clean water for a hydration system, and I showed you a couple of different pieces of gear that I use to do that. Now, I happen to have this pretty generic, just fairly cheap sil nylon, nice little roll top. It weighs about 1/8 of an ounce. It is waterproof, and that is important for me because when I get done filtering my water, I don't want to have the stuff that I filtered it with leaking dirty water all over my other gear. What I do is I take my Knock Vecto, I wrap my Sawyer Squeeze in it with my purification tablets, and then this fits very nicely into this bag. Because it's a roll top, it disappears quickly into the pack, and I know blue water, if I need to hydrate, I get the blue bag and I'm good to go. However, if you're trying to go lightweight, you probably want something that is even better than the sil nylon option, and that is where we start getting into materials like Dyneema or X-Pack. These are natively water-resistant materials that are very strong, but are also extremely lightweight. And while you won't typically find gear made of this kind of material at your local REI or other sports outfitter, there are several cottage companies that basically work out of a small office or even their house that are making really excellent gear out of this kind of material. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my wallet, my trail wallet. This is basically just a little pouch with a nice water-resistant YKK zipper, and this is big enough to hold a few credit cards, my ID, and the key to my car. Now, of course, you don't really need ID and credit cards when you're on the trail. However, you don't really want to leave your ID and credit cards in your car while you're on the trail, much less your car key if you want to drive home when you get off the trail. So I find that a little thing like this is very helpful. It is nice to have a place to put all of those that is going to be protected from the rain and other elements, dirt, that sort of thing, and one that you can easily clip to something inside your pack so that it doesn't get lost. This weighs like 1/3 of an ounce. It is made with VX15 X-Pack material. So if you're a materials person, you'll know what that means. It is seam sealed against moisture getting in. Now, I got this from a cottage company that works through Etsy called Cam Outdoors, and it runs $8. Similar to my trail wallet is my medical kit / hygiene bag. This is a little less than a 5x7 bag made of VX7 X-Pack material. It is not seam sealed, so it is not completely waterproof, but it is highly water resistant. Also comes with a YKK zipper that is sealed against moisture and 2 tabs to clip it into something if that is the way you want to carry it. This weighs about 1/2 ounce, so about as much as like a gallon Ziploc bag, but I really like the fact that it is bright red. It's going to be easy to find. If I am injured on the trail and somebody comes along and wants to help me, it's great to just be able to say, look in my pack and get the red bag out. This bag is also available on Etsy from an excellent YouTuber that goes by Backcountry Exposure. If you are not a subscriber to his channel, you definitely should. But he is a great guy. You can support him by using the link below, going to his Etsy page, and getting you one of these. Now, I saved my favorite for last, and this is Hilltop packs. Ben McMillan, who is the founder, president, everything of the company, works with his family to make these bags. And when I hit my 1,000 subscriber mark, I decided I was going to indulge in a Hilltop pack bag. And the reason is, not only do they make really excellent Dyneema constructed food bags, backpacks, and other kinds of gear, but they also will custom print for you. So here I have the large food or bear bag as it is called. Got the Backcountry Pilgrim logo on there. It's 16 by 19. I mean, you could easily get a week's worth of food, if not more, in here. It's basically a roll top enclosure with a little snap. I like the fact that the snap is there because I can actually get to it without looking at it. I can do this in the dark, and it doesn't have Velcro like some other bags do, which is going to be noisy and kind of annoying to get all lined up. And once you get it set up, you just roll it up, roll it over, and you've got your bag. Now, what makes a food bag into a bear bag is basically this little guy right here. This little loop allows you to run a carabiner through it and hang this from a tree branch in case you are doing a bear bag hang. If you are going to do a bear bag hang, I suggest getting the Hilltop Pack Rucksack. This is a little Dyneema bag that doesn't even weigh like 1/3 of an ounce. Got a little clip on it and a drawstring, and what you do is you put a rock or some rocks or sand or whatever, something heavy that you can find in here, and that acts as a kind of lead for your rope, which comes with it, and this attaches to the bear bag. So instead of trying to throw your actual food bag over a branch and possibly get it lost, you throw the rucksack over the branch. When it comes down, you use it to hoist your food bag up, and then you've got your bag hanging in the air. Bears can't get to it, and you can tie this off on another tree or on the ground somewhere or a stake, and now you've got your food hung safely, keeping the bears away. This whole system runs about 50 bucks. The bag by itself is about 36, but that does not include the custom printing. It doesn't really cost that much more. It's super cool, and it also helps if you're in a big group to know which food is yours. Now, that is not the only bear food bag that Hilltop makes. This is the small size bag, which is an 11 by 17. This is a lot more reasonable for a weekend type trip. It is also made of Dyneema. It also has the snap. It also has the big tab to hook on in case you want to throw this over a tree branch. But what I wanted to show you in this one is this silhouette right here. What is that? Well, on the inside of this bag is what Hilltop Packs calls a spoon stash. People are always losing their long-handled spoons. Well, guess what? I am never going to lose a spoon again because I have somewhere to put it. When I am done eating and I'm packing my food away, I can take this spoon, put it inside the bear bag, which is where you want it because now it smells like food, and then all I have to do is slide it into that sleeve, and I have stashed my spoon in my bag. No more lost spoons. One thing I like about both of these bags is that they can come with a flat bottom, which allows the bag to sit a little more neatly when you're trying to paw through it. Of course, in many cases, it's just going to end up laying down anyway, but at least you've got a fighting chance of keeping your bag upright if you pack it correctly. The smaller of these bags cost $34. Both of them come in at about 1.2 or 1.3 ounces. That is nothing for bags of this size. This is a fantastic product. Again, I've got links to all of this gear down in the description below. If you would click those links, I would appreciate it. Some of them are affiliate links that do help the channel at no cost to you, and it lets people know that us YouTubers really are supporting them. Alright, so that is about it for the bags that I often use when I am backpacking. I hope this video has been informative, entertaining, useful. If you found any value in it at all, would you mind giving the video a like? Again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you want to know when more videos drop. Click that bell. Until next time, I'm Doug. This is Backcountry Pilgrim. Take it easy.